local weather with the KX News Storm Team.
And good afternoon. It was nice and warm out there for today. Warm for our standards, really. 34 degrees in Minot for today. That's where we're at right now. North winds at 9, so that's giving us barely a wind chill. A little cooler in the capital city at this hour with 26. Winds from the east-northeast at only 9. Not too bad in the wind chill department. You know, we went all last week under a wind chill warning, so we don't even have wind chills as a headline for this week, which feels pretty good to say. Temperatures range from the upper teens in the Rugby area to the upper 30s in the west. In fact, we were at 34 last half hour in Bowman, 36 in Dickinson, 31 in Garrison. Light and variable winds are going to stay light and variable as we head into the overnight. And there is a chance at freezing rain. That's our hazard for tonight. And it's mainly going to be in the northern part of the state here tonight into tomorrow morning. This low is going to continue tracking through southern Canada, and it's going to drop a little bit of precipitation in our neck of the woods and give some of us, again, a chance for some freezing rain, mainly north of Highway 2. We did see a little bit of that there in the far northwest, but we'll see that chance heading into the overnight. You can see that here on the PRECISIONCAST as that low drops that wintry mix, if not freezing rain, into tomorrow morning. We are going to see that push off towards the northeast through the day, and as we head into Thursday, we'll probably see a cold front move through, and that's going to drop our temperatures. Notice our chances for snow are incredibly low. We're going to be done with that for a bit here. I see a chance at the beginning of next week, possibly. But here is the ice potential. It's mainly going to be confined here to the north, so that is something we want to watch into Wednesday morning. Icy conditions certainly could highlight your morning commute here. Models trying to pick up on a little bit of that freezing drizzle here for the south that we'll have to monitor, but really I think that this is the area of concern here for the north into Wednesday morning. So the chances for snow are incredibly small this week. They pick back up into next week. The highs are going to be around average, if not just below. Not too bad. Even today, above average for a lot of folks. A cool start to the new year, and I am watching a storm that wants to move through some of the plain states into next week. Temperatures for tonight do fall to the 20s and even 30s. Some teens off towards the east, and not a bad overnight. And Wednesday's daytime highs, a lot of above freezing temperatures back into those upper 20s to mid to upper 30s. So a great forecast for tomorrow. And that cold front that moves through on Thursday, it is going to cool us down to the teens and the 20s. So not a bad cool down here. Not a huge, dramatic, dangerous cool down. In fact, we're going to keep that cooler air influence into the weekend. So for New Year's, if you're wondering about that, we are looking at a lot of teens and 20s even for Saturday. Small chance for some snow as we head into Sunday. A better chance once we get into Monday. I want to show you why. So these are the upper atmospheric temperature trends. We've got this nice little ridge here. That's why we're seeing warm temperatures today and into tomorrow. We will see a cooler air influence once we get into Thursday. That was that cool down to the teens and 20s. But it's as we head into the beginning of next week, you'll notice that by Monday we'll have this trough that develops into the southwest, and that's typically going to be a recipe for low pressure systems that can move up into the upper plains. Right now the models are all over the place. I just wanted to show you that we do have something we're watching for the beginning of next week. Nothing has come into really into agreement here, if you will. We're still 6 days out. But over the next 3 days in Dickinson, the temperature is looking great here. Even our cool downs, not all that dramatic. Our average high 27. We're certainly going to round out the week at 27. Here's this forecast for Williston, looking to keep the 36-degree mark there for tomorrow. Cooling down to the teens. You'll feel a difference on Tuesday, but the air certainly won't hurt your face like it did last week. Here are the next 7 days for Minot. We are heading into next week, cooling down a little bit. Chances for some snow for the beginning of next week, but I'm going to be updating that as we get closer. Right now I have a 30% chance for Minot. I do believe that that might even lower a bit as well, and once we get into next week, also seeing that cool down slightly for the Bismarck area. So not too bad. When we get into the 20s, we talk about how warm it is. It tells you where we've been.
Mm-hmm. It's which where we like to be for this time of year. We'll take what we can get.
Yeah, and it makes the roads a little more easier to drive on when it's not as slick out there. I mean, it's still slick, but you know, driving in 5-degree weather and driving in 25-degree weather, the roads feel different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's even pleasant to even be standing outside for longer than 5 minutes.
For sure.
Thank you so much, Amber. More to come on KX News at 4. They got the name right, but